Okay, so there's this family, big family, live in a compound, like a kind of like a gay community, but they all want to live together. So, but there's a patriarch in the family, and he's kind of the older guy, the one that started building and then built the compound for his kids and then grandkids and nieces and nephews came in.
What does patriarch mean?
Patriarch means like he's in charge. Like you would be the
Okay.
patriarch of your family. I would be the patriarch of my family.
I think your wife is.
Well, for the sake of argument, I'm the patriarch. For right now, I am the damn patriarch. So the patriarch's out there, so they're having a family dinner. And when they have dinner in the middle, it's like a little courtyard in the middle of the little compound. They all sit out there and have dinner. It's a long, long table, and everyone has an assigned seat. So there's everyone sitting down. They're about to get ready to start eating, and the patriarch says, "Where is Johnny?" Everyone's like, "Huh? I don't know."
Little Johnny?
Little Johnny.
Where's little Johnny?
Little Johnny, where you at?
Go get him. He's outside.
Chairs are ready. So everyone's like, okay, well, let's go look. Everybody disperse. Big compound, so it could be anywhere. Could be in the bathroom. Could be on the phone. I don't know. But anyway, they all went to look for him. Nobody could find him. So they all come back. They can reconvene back at the table. And they're like, oh, my God, where's Pops at? Where's the patriarch? We're going to call him Pops. Where's Pops at? He left a note. He said, I have to find little Johnny. They're like, but we're all right here. Why can't we?
Just page him. Just give him a pager. Beep him.
Call him. Mm-hmm. They're like, call him. And, I mean, I'm sure everybody called him because that's just the first thing everybody does is call.
Straight to voicemail.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he either left swiped or his phone's dead. Mm-hmm. They forgot to charge it. I deal with it all the time in my compound. People don't charge their phones. So he left. He went to go look for him. And they're like, man, what? Why didn't he just stay here? We just wait for Johnny to get here. So it was they're all just kind of limbo, kind of just sitting there hanging, starving because they're hungry because they don't want to eat without little Johnny. Little Johnny's
he's getting worried now. He's like, where is he?
Yeah, little Johnny's like holding up the show. They're like, what the heck's going on with little Johnny? Because he's always here. Mm-hmm. He's actually always the first one there. Mm-hmm. He's a little chubby little guy. So then the patriarch comes back again. Pops comes back, goes, hey, have you guys heard from him? He did a little perimeter walk. They're like, no, we ain't heard, but why are you going to get him? And he's like, well, I would go and get any one of you guys if you left, if you were missing. It's not just little Johnny. It could be any one of you. If you guys were lost when it was come time to do some family stuff, I'm going to go find you. Mm-hmm. So like, oh, well, now we got to wait. He's like, yeah, I'll be right back. So just if he comes back, just tell him not to go anywhere and wait for me. I'll be back. So he takes off. And little Johnny was out in the field somewhere. Pop sees him. He goes, Johnny, what are you doing? He's all, I just wanted to walk around. I wanted to come out, check out the field, see what's going on. He's all, dude, he goes, you can't do that without telling us. You made us worried. We were concerned about you. And he's like, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I just was out playing. I'm a kid. I like to venture out. So I did. He's all, just next time, please let somebody know where you're at. Or charge your phone so we can call you. So you can come to dinner when it's time for dinner.
Pay your pager bill.
Yeah, Skyline pager. Or what was that pager place over by the pizza?
FX paging.
FX paging. Mm-hmm. 911. So he said, come on, let's go. It's dinner time. So he took him. He took him back home. He walks in the compound. Everyone sees him walk in. They're like, oh, Johnny's back. So everyone's happy. Everyone's happy because Johnny's back. Mm-hmm. So...
Little mocoso, come sit over here next to me. No, sit over here.
And he's like, sorry guys, like I was just out. They're like, why didn't you tell us, man? Why you just leave without saying something? He's like, because I was just out having fun. I lost track of time. I'm sorry. Let's eat. So, sometimes in our life, we have to keep people around us that are part of us. Like, I have a lot of people in my life. I have people in my life that I talk to. I have people in my life that I don't talk to. I have people in my life that truly matter, and I have people in my life that,
don't matter.
Don't matter. And I'm not going to say so much don't matter, but they have no bearing in my life as far as the betterment of my life or my family. So, I guess you can call them acquaintances, but like, if I know that someone that I care about deeply and they are directly impacted in my life, I'm going to go find them or I'm going to go help them. Mm-hmm. Regardless of who I leave behind, I'm going to do everything that I can to find them. And I think we all have those people, and we're all sheep in a sense, you know, and when we're needed, we're brought in. You know, I was a lost sheep for Centric, we could say, and Victor reached out and he got me and he brought me in, and here I am. And now, as our work patriarch, if I'm sure that if something happened to me while I was gone, he was checking on me. While I was on my vacation, he would check on me, and we would, you know, we'd talk. And if I'm at a doctor's appointment, he checks to make sure I'm okay. And he's always there for me as far as, you know, the concerning patriarch that he is, that we all should be in certain aspects of our life.
And I sure was. I mean, I wanted a text, and I was like, oh, maybe it's too late, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, even something simple as good morning,
Exactly.
good afternoon, how you doing,
Yeah.
you know, might bring someone back per se, you know, into reality. So that's the story of the lost lamb, or what?
The lost sheep. It's a parable in the New Testament.
Mm-hmm. And where is that found at?
That is found. It's found in different places.
Mm-hmm.
All the disciples that wrote the first four part of the Bible, of the New Testament. I'm sorry, it's found in Matthew 18 verses 10 through 14 and Luke 15 verses 1 through 7.
If you go a little bit deeper into that story, and actually, you know, look at it, Pops, you know, didn't eat. He got up from the table, so, you know, he must have been hungry and ready to munch.
Sure.
You know, back in those days, I mean, he probably had a full 14-hour shift, and he had to come home, and he was hungry.
Yeah.
You know, and now he had to back away. The food's in front of him.
Right.
It's ready for him. You know, and he had to back away from the table while everybody's sitting there. Don't worry about it. He'll come back. Don't worry about it. You know, why are you leaving the table? You know, come on, Pop, sit down with us.
Yeah.
He pushed away from the table with hunger and went looking for him, which is more work.
Right.
Which is more walking around, which is more, you know, time and energy. And I don't think the story actually tells you how many hours he was out there looking for him, you know, but it could have been a long time. You know, it took a strength, you know, to get out there. And as when you're not fed and it's dinner time, you know, you start losing strength too, you know. So it took strength for him to go out there and look for his little
Johnny.
Yeah, his little
Johnny.
So, you know, if you look at that too, so the people that are out there looking for you are taking strength from themselves to look for you. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you gotta be grateful for that. So.
Yep. I mean, it all depends on. I feel like you need to really. Like to push away from a family meal when everyone's there, like especially if you're hosting. And I'm gonna say that Pops was hosting because he's the patriarch of the compound, and you got everybody raised excited. No one's doing it. And he's like, hold on, a little bit. Like the missing link of the chain is missing. Like we can all be a missing link, you know, and we just have to find out where that's at. You know what I mean? So we need to just. I don't know, man. That story's kind of impactful because. Like God really searches for us. Like, you know, we don't pick them. He picks us. Mm-hmm. He tells us. He's the one. He puts us in a situation that we need to make a decision whether we want to follow him or not. Mm-hmm. And we need to make that decision whether we want people to follow us, the ones that we love, you know, and follow us along on the journey or eat without him. So.
Pops, come on, Pops. He's here now. Let's see. What was on the dinner table? Come on.
I think they were having birria.
Birria? Queso birria or just birria with tortillas?
No, just birria with tortillas.
The maíz, fresh homemade.
Hechas a mano. The doñas were over there rolling them out.
Nice.
100%.
You mean he had to push away from the table for that?
Well, yeah. What the heck? Yeah, birria's bomb. What would you like? What would be your meal?
Yeah, I would have took a couple bites and then left.
Take a burrito to go. Just roll it up.
Yeah, Mine would have been some homemade chile rellenos.
Oh.
With flour tortillas and bomb Mexican rice.
I can see that. Yeah, birria would be mine. Birria or chicharrones. That would be my pizza, but none of my kids eat that stuff. So
no. What are they?
They
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guacala.
Or pizza or wings. Or we try, like every now and again, my wife and I try to figure out different foods, like make different stuff. But
Maybe that was a problem. Maybe it wasn't the right food at Pops' house.
Yeah, Johnny wasn't excited.
Johnny wasn't excited.
Johnny was ready for the pizza. He was getting birria.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh,
Well, that's a great
Johnny.
story there. All of us can learn from, or maybe we can be the Pops in the story, or
Yes.
or be aware if we are little Johnny, be aware of who came out here to look for us, and be grateful for like the time that they put for us. So.
And if you are Pops, look around you, see who's missing. There may not be someone there like active, but maybe there's still a missing part of your chain. Go and seek them.
And it doesn't have to be your Pops of your family. I mean, Pops of your work. Maybe you're the main circle in your group friend. And where's Victor at? I haven't seen him in a minute.
Right.
Give him a call. You can get a hold of him. It's not like back in the day you couldn't find him. You can get a hold of him now.
Right.
Simple call, just say, hey man, how's it going? Just try calling and check on you.
Yeah.
So
that's
great story, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks
This
for tuning
is
in.
Sunday School.
Sunday School.
See you on the next one.
Later.